from a distance. Now, today I also have the opportunity to bring on for just a moment one of our leaders in Indonesia. I thought you'd want to hear from Handoko, and so let's hear from one of the largest ministries of evangelism explosion in the world, and that's EE Indonesia. So today I'm talking to my friend Handoko, who is one of the board members for EE in Indonesia. He runs one of our local area teams in Semarang. He's the head of a university. He has many students who come from all over Indonesia to come and to study. And so what a privilege. Handoko, thank you. My first question to you is, how are you and how are your family in the face of the coronavirus and all that's going on in the world today?
My wife, Mimi, and my 3 children, we are fine. We thank God for that. Well, actually, my daughter was studying in England, in Warwick, but thank God that she was able to come back just on time. Because after that, we heard from many people that a lot of flights were canceled. Although now my daughter, Dr. Rebecca, she is self-quarantined for 14 days. So we have not met her yet at the present moment.
Wow.
It's with us in Indonesia.
But she's
thank God.
home. Yeah.
Yes, yes. We are fine. We are fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Handoko, the truth is I know that there are many people that you know, friends of yours, that you've lost already due to this virus. Tell us something about what this is doing to your community, to your friends, and to those around you. What's it like in Indonesia today?
Well, you know that the coronavirus or COVID-19 is a pandemic. It's all over the world, not only outbreak in Indonesia, but other countries as well. In Indonesia, there are a lot of people who are not aware. They may not have enough knowledge about this virus. So what happened is that a lot of people, they still travel here, travel there. So because of that, some of my friends have already passed away because of this coronavirus. For example, one of my neighbor, he is about almost 70. He passed away recently because of this. And then one of my tennis club members, he also just passed away a few days ago and was cremated without anyone from his family that could attend the cremation. And also one of my friends, workers, just come back from Bali and got the COVID-19 and was hospitalized for a few days and he passed away. And then 3 among around 70 members of the social club in Semarang that I used to go a few years ago, 3 of them passed away because of this coronavirus. So I guess that there are a lot of people, they are not aware the danger of this COVID-19. So therefore, they disobey the government instruction to be at home. Well, I believe that if we stay at home, it will be much safer. I'm not saying that anyone who stays at home will definitely be safe. No, but spiritually, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Also,
Yes.
that actually anyone who is in Jesus Christ will be saved spiritually. Can we still get the coronavirus? Yes, but we are not worried about that.
That's
So
right.
we are staying at home. We are staying at home at the present moment, and we still hear people died because of the coronavirus every day here in
Yeah.
Semarang. So please pray for us because I have 428 students that stay with us. 428 students
Wow.
that stay with us. And the rest of the students who are not staying with us, we have already asked them to study at home. To study at home using the online. So we are doing the online course at the present moment.
Big responsibility that you have, Handoko. You really do. Now, what of the Ministry of Evangelism explosion in Indonesia? I heard that one of our local area team directors in Jakarta, a pastor, passed away from the virus. What have you heard anything else about others in the ministry that are sick?
Yeah, one of the leaders of the EE local team in Jakarta have already passed away because of the coronavirus, and he's still young. He's less than 50.
Mm.
And in fact, I've heard the news. There are 14 or 15 pastors from mostly from the Bethel Indonesian Church that recently they have a meeting in SICC, a Sentul International Conference Center near Jakarta. The government has already warned them not to have that meeting, but they disobey. Well, it grieved my heart, that they disobey the government, and because of that they still did the meeting, and after that, one by one, among these 14 or 15 pastors, they passed away. I have the list of the names of them that passed away, and one of them is my friend. His name is Fu Si. He's from near Jakarta, Bogor. And he also passed away because of the coronavirus. So I believe it's good to tell our friends to stay at home, to do the social distancing at least 2 meters, and then wear masks, wash hands every day, blah blah blah. According to the the doctors have already told us what we should do. And then we still can remind our friends, our family, so that they will obey. They will obey. Obedience play a very important role in this. But
Amen.
Of course, we as Christians, we should believe in the Lord Jesus and pray and ask God for protection. That is number one, of course.
Now, thank you very much, Handoku. And it gives us some real points of prayer, doesn't it? There are many folks that are really struggling right now, and we need to pray for the ministry in Indonesia right now. And I know that there are many who watch this from Indonesia, so pray for one another and encourage one another, and then to keep doing what God has called us to do. Next week on the broadcast, we're going to hear from the leader of Go 2020, Werner Nachtigall. We're going to have a conversation about what's going on with Go 2020, and then we're going to focus a bit on what is coming up with Easter. And then after that, we're going to switch and talk about hope. In fact, we're developing a website right now. Now, this is not the website, but we're developing a website called Hope in a Crisis. I love this quote by Chuck Colson. Now, Chuck Colson's in heaven, but you see the quote here? It says, "Where is the hope? The hope that each of us have is not in who governs us or what laws are passed or what great things we do as a nation. Our hope is in the power of God working through the hearts of people." That's where the hope is for this country, and that's where the hope is in this life. The power of God working through people. And guess what? That's you. Use you to share the gospel with others, you're going to see the power of God in your life. I'm going to encourage you something I've been encouraging you to do, and that is to get on and do the Share Life University training. You can see the Go 2020 training. We have it in English and we have it in Spanish, and you ought to be taking advantage of that and getting ready so that you can be part of what God is going to do through Go 2020. And then get on our website and take this challenge to talk to one of your friends and share Jesus with them. It's really exciting to be with you. Thank you for your prayers for us. Be assured that we're praying for you, and we promise in all of this that we're going to give God the praise for what he does. Well, if this continues, which it looks like it will, we'll see you again next week, 5 p.m. on Thursday Eastern Time. God bless you.